Hello friends. Today we're going to talk about something very important. On April 13, 2029, a huge asteroid named Apophis, which is more than 1,000 feet wide, will pass close to Earth. If it were to hit, the destruction would be unimaginable. The energy released would be 1,000,000 times greater than the bomb dropped on Hiroshima. There would be massive tsunamis hundreds of meters high, and entire cities could be wiped off the map. But that's not all. On July 12, 2038, another asteroid could collide with Earth. Right now, there is a 72% chance of that happening. NASA has already issued alerts and started its planetary defense exercises to prepare for this possibility. Recently, ISRO's chief also warned us that we might face extinction due to these asteroids. It's alarming to think about an asteroid speeding towards our planet. ISRO suggests that migrating to Mars could be an option, and various global space agencies are working on this. But how much truth is there in these claims? Which asteroids really pose a threat to us? And what is NASA doing about it? Let's dive deeper into these topics. First, let's understand what asteroids are. They are often called planetoids because they are like small planets. Asteroids are simply large chunks of rock orbiting in space. They can vary greatly in size, from as small as 10 to 20 meters to as large as 100 to 200 kilometers. The smallest known asteroid is just 2 meters wide, while the largest is called Ceres, with a diameter of 940 kilometers. Most asteroids in our solar system are located in the asteroid belt, which lies between Mars and Jupiter. This belt contains millions of asteroids. In textbooks, the illustrations of the asteroid belt may suggest that these rocks are very close to each other, but that's not true. In reality, the average distance between two asteroids is over 1,000,000 kilometers. Sometimes, however, asteroids can stray from this belt and come close to Earth. When this happens, we call them near-Earth objects, or NEOs. NEOs include not only asteroids, but also comets, meteors, meteorites, and meteoroids. You might wonder about the differences between these terms. Essentially, they are all pieces of rock in space, but they are categorized differently. Asteroids are made of rocks and metals, while comets are made of ice, dust, and rock. This is why comets are sometimes called dirty snowballs. Asteroids primarily reside in the asteroid belt, while comets are found in the Kuiper belt, located beyond Neptune. When comets travel, they often have tails, unlike asteroids. Comets can be quite large, measuring between 1 and 10 kilometers in diameter. They can often be seen with the naked eye when they pass by Earth. In contrast, spotting asteroids usually requires a telescope. In terms of danger, comets are generally more threatening than asteroids because they travel at twice the speed of asteroids. This means there is less time to react if a comet is on a collision course with Earth. This scenario was depicted in the film Don't Look Up, where a comet is discovered, and the world has only a 6-month warning time before it strikes Earth. Meteoroids are small fragments of asteroids or comets. When they enter Earth's atmosphere, we call them meteors. These meteors burn up quickly, creating a streak of light that we often refer to as a shooting star. If many meteors appear at once, it is called a meteor shower. If a meteoroid survives its journey through the atmosphere and lands on Earth, it is known as a meteorite. Now, let's focus on NEOs. These are the asteroids and comets that come close to Earth and could potentially crash into us. This concern is valid, especially considering that 66 million years ago, a large asteroid is believed to have caused the extinction of the dinosaurs. If such a massive event could wipe out an entire species, we must take these threats seriously. However, I want to point out something crucial. If you get your news from social media accounts on platforms like Instagram and Facebook, it might be wise to reconsider your sources. The news about the asteroid strike in 2038 is completely false. NASA conducted a hypothetical exercise to explore how the world could respond if an asteroid were indeed set to collide with Earth in July 2038. In reality, the 72% chance mentioned is not a confirmed risk. It is part of a theoretical scenario created during a mock test with over 100 experts from different space organizations. They gathered to discuss what steps to take if such a threat were to arise 14 years from now. NASA published their findings in a report which we will discuss later. Now returning to the asteroid Apophis. This asteroid does exist and will pass close to Earth on April 13, 2029, at just 30,000 kilometers away. Many geostationary satellites orbit at greater distances than this. NASA has even released a video showing Apophis's exact path. On that day, you won't need a telescope to see it. It will be visible to the naked eye at night. So, what are the actual chances of Apophis colliding with Earth? The answer is 0%. Apophis was discovered in 2004, and there was a significant alarm at first because early estimates suggested a 2% chance of a collision in 2029. Even though this chance seemed small, the potential consequences were so severe that it caused a lot of fear. People started calling it the city killer asteroid, and it got its name from Apophis, a giant snake in Egyptian mythology known for bringing chaos. However, after more observations, scientists have determined that Apophis has no chance of hitting Earth. In the years following its close approach in 2029, scientists initially worried about its potential danger during future encounters, such as in 2036 or 2068. They feared that as Apophis passed through a specific area influenced by Earth's gravity, its orbit could change, increasing the risk of collision. Fortunately, NASA has now confirmed that Apophis poses no threat for the next 100 years and has removed it from the near-Earth object risk list. You might be surprised to learn that there is an actual risk list maintained by space agencies. This list tracks asteroids and comets that could potentially collide with Earth. For instance, the European Space Agency has a risk list detailing possible collisions, their impact dates, and the likelihood of each event. This list includes various sections showing the maximum probability and the size of each asteroid or comet. Thanks to advancements in data science, we can predict the paths of asteroids with impressive accuracy. Data science is not only useful in space exploration, it also plays a role in fields like finance, healthcare, and automotive technology. Now let's get back to the risk list. At the top is the asteroid 2023 VD3, which was discovered this year. This asteroid is relatively small, measuring only 11 to 24 meters wide, and is projected to possibly collide with Earth on November 8, 2034. The chances of this happening are 1 in 387, which translates to a 0.25% probability. While this is a significant chance, the small size of the asteroid means it wouldn't cause much damage if it did hit. In fact, in 2013, a meteor about 20 meters wide exploded over Chelyabinsk, Russia, creating a powerful shockwave. Though it caused damage to buildings and injured nearly 1,500 people, miraculously, no one lost their life. The second asteroid on the risk list is 1979 XB, which is much larger, with a diameter between 400 and 900 meters. It has a potential collision date of December 12, 2056, with a probability of 1 in 427 million. Though this chance is extremely low, its size makes it significant enough to be included in the risk list. At third place is asteroid 2000 and AJL3, estimated to be between 23 and 50 meters wide, with a potential impact date of May 1, 2027. The probability of collision is 1 in 6,711, or about 0.01%. Scientists are diligently tracking these asteroids and working to ensure Earth's safety. However, the concern is that there are many more asteroids yet to be discovered. Comets are particularly tricky because they don't have predictable paths, meaning we might only have a few years to prepare for an incoming threat. Detection systems on Earth usually do a good job, but sometimes smaller meteors go unnoticed until they are too close. This was the case with the Chelyabinsk meteor. To improve detection methods, scientists are focusing on radar systems, which can help them observe asteroids and predict their paths more accurately. So what would happen if an asteroid were found to be on a collision course with Earth? NASA has several strategies in place for planetary defense. They conduct various simulations and scenarios to understand how we could react. The most well-known mission was the DART Double Asteroid Redirection Test Project. In 2022, NASA successfully crashed a spacecraft into an asteroid named Dimorphos to change its orbit. This was a significant achievement, demonstrating our ability to potentially alter the trajectory of a dangerous asteroid. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of humanity's most incredible achievements, I invite you to explore more about space exploration and its impact through our curated video playlist. Let's continue to uncover the mysteries of the universe together. Thank you for joining me on this journey.